My bikes are clean! My bike is all clean! Yes! Clean bike!
Alright, who's your rider? What's wrong with your tail light?
Well, this is an LED tail light, and as you can tell, there's a lot of LEDs in there. That's the tail light.
Oh. Yeah, that's a piece of shit. Alright, let's fix that. We've basically already got a bracket for the new tail light, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'll show you the new tail light. And this just came with my WR450. The guy gave me 2 extra tail lights. I don't know why. I've got this one, which is whatever, and I've got this one, and he's decided to go with this one. It looks like a knockoff edge, so hopefully it's better. But you got a real edge over there all busted up. I got a knockoff one. Hopefully that works better. I don't know.
Well, it must be on my tail spray 12 o'clock high chair wheelies that I'm doing.
Yeah, you got to quit doing that. So basically, I'm not going to screw with your turn signals, but we're going to install this all pro. I'm going to show you guys the best method of doing this here. So this comes up through here, and it comes up to, I believe, this cable right here. This is the connection right here. From here back is the brake light, and from here this way is the wiring harness.
You know what the technical term for these is, right?
Dikes.
Dikes.
Yep. Don't get offended. So here's what we're going to do. The idea is you never want to fuck up your wiring harness this way forward. Leave your wiring harness alone. If you want to change your tail light or your turn signals, you should really always do it beyond the wiring harness to this stuff. So we'll actually unplug this, and we'll go from there and do it all proper. You can probably pull that out now. Pretty much just going to figure out how long this needs to be, so I can. I'll give myself a little bit extra, but I don't want it zip tied up there the way you had it. I want it a little bit closer to the length it's actually going to sit. So that's going to come up right along here, down to about there. So we know that goes to about here.
This side here.
We know that this goes to about here underneath there. So that means, honestly, we only need about yay much of this wiring harness to give ourselves a little bit of extra. So we're just going to cut it straight there. We got 3 and 3. We're just going to connect these together, and you have a tail light, mate. So we got a few exposed wires here at the end, and I can't really move this insulation up. And even if I do, it'll just slide back. So I'm actually going to put a little piece of shrink wrap. You always try to get the closest piece that's really snug to fitting. I'm going to shove this all the way down on the tip here, and that'll just sort of help seal that bottom there and keep a little bit more waterproof.
Are you doing just the tip?
Just the tip. Whoopsie. There it is.
Fire.
Fire, motherfucker. Shrink, you fucking bastard. Alright, I'm going to stick a little piece over the top of this, see if I can't get it a little bit more snug right on the end there. Right. I don't even know if that's going to get over that tip and hold, but I'm just going to give it a shot, because if it can, that's pretty cool. That'll, like, just help seal that up that much more. I kind of know what I'm doing. Not too much, though. Just enough that people pay me, but just barely. Alright, now if we look there, see what we've done? We really helped try to seal that up a bit. So that's good. Now I can move on to the end here. We already made a little chart here just to figure out what was what, so we know our what colors are soldering together. Before we even start soldering, though, this was the size that fit over this, so I'm going to cut off a piece here and a piece here, and we're going to make a connection onto that. So we need a piece about, we'll just split this in half and we'll use both halves of it, because you bought it. You can use electrical tape for this kind of stuff after you solder it together. I just prefer to use...
If you use electrical tape, it comes out looking like that.
Yeah, and the other thing about electrical tape is it'll slowly sort of what's the word?
Loses stickiness.
It'll start unraveling. Now we got more exposed over here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick this piece over here. Then I'll show you what we're gonna do with that here in just a second. The other piece here. I'll say, yeah, electrical tape will start unsticking and start losing its raveliness. So this is, which one's, this is the smallest one. Hopefully that'll shrink up good on there. So we're gonna get 3 of these. We're just gonna divide this by 3 basically. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, that's even enough. Put these over this. When this is all said and done, though, it'll just be a lot more sealed than regular electrical tape. It'll be a lot more protected, and it'll look a lot more professional. Yeah, hello. Now, a lot of people just twist these together and put tape over them. Nah. Twist them together is all good, but we're going to put some solder on there.
Oh my god, what are you doing to that dog over there?
We're raping him. Right. And as you go, the annoying thing as you go is you won't be able to clear them out of the way as much like this. But, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, yeah, mate. Look at that.
I should have made it up in there.
Look at that. See, that's a good little piece of solder right there. So you can go and turn that off. And you can...
Don't worry, someone will talk shit about it. Did you know there's a fucking professional solderers?
But yeah, look at that. I mean, that's fine. All right, what's the next one we gotta do?
Next one is black with white and black.
You hear that fucking dog still going over there? What?
They're fucking drowning it in the bathtub right now.
We're all over here laughing like, what fucking annoying dog, and it's over there like dying. You know, we're the assholes.
Jack in the Box here. If Dallas scores the touchdown in the first quarter, you get 2 free tacos the next day.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
No, they could practically give you the franchise if they win the Super Bowl.
Take this tip off now, and that tip's fucking hot, so do it like this. This is my all-in-one fucking torch heat gun soldering thing. You know what though? I hate those electric ones. I've blown up so many of them. I'm just fine with this little butane thing. I like it because it's portable. You can go hold it by the bike. It's got a base stand on it. It makes me happy. Now all that's left is just simply running all this shrink wrap up, and then we've got it'll look pretty damn pro. Hope the shrink wrap just shrinks enough. Alright, I bet it will. It looks about the right size. Oh yeah, mate, look at that.
Yes.
Alright then. Some halfway decent shrink wrap you got. Now for the big one. Make sure I took all this good old shit in there. And come over this connector a tiny bit. Now we'll do it about like so. See this whole fucking gun, how hot it's getting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should call it a gun, but... Oh yeah, look how tight that's getting on there. Very nice. But that's better than some shitty ass electrical tape, isn't it? Alright, that's that. There we go, look at that. And we got connected well right here, as well as down here. And let's just give it a quick test. Make sure it's all happy. We know what the fuck we're doing. Watch, we're about to look like real idiots because I think this has all been one take, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
No cutsies.
No cutsies.
Oh, tail light. Oh,
We done it, mate. It's not the brightest, though.
No. I mean, it's day out, too.
Yeah. And it came for free. It's a knockoff Edge. So now I just gotta connect this fucker up.
We support fucking everybody. Can't you tell? Look at my bracelet.
You want to repeat the whole thing, or is that not for video?
That's not for video.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, look at this. Car got rear-ended the other day. Great!
Alright, so...
Okay, so we're gonna feed it back through here. Can we make like some dramatic music? I'll make it with my mouth. That way I know it won't be copyrighted. Oh, because of your support, mate.
Fuck.
You're so
I'm about to be
supportive.
like fucking James Franco and cut my
Yeah,
shit off.
you might as well.
It's like 127
There you go.
hours.
Well, we don't need 127 hours. I got 5 minutes. Let's get that on. See, this didn't come with any fucking hardware at all. And just because he has the hardware from his old Edge taillight's working. But if he didn't have the hardware, look, this is pretty damn simple. It's a couple L brackets and then some spacers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you fuck this up, then you're not an American. What's it like again?
It's like, well, you gotta crossfire it before you get it going right. It's like you plug in a fucking USB thing to your computer. You have to try to plug it in, it won't go. You flip it, it won't go. And then you flip it the third time, it goes back the way it was originally.
That's how my phone does every time I plug it in to charge it
It's
too.
Fucking, that's the way it's made. I don't know why.
We should have gotten some loom and like kind of cover this up a bit more, but it's kind of, as long as it's above the rail, it's fairly safe. It's just this little bit back here that, here, fuck, why'd you pull the slack out of that? Now you're just annoying me. No, go that way with the slack. Go that way with the slack, yeah. You just pull that old zip tie down. You know, there you go. Yes, try to make this as uniform as possible. Oh yeah, see if you can get that to sort of follow this a little bit. And then it's going to be a bit more protected. Yeah, because it'll stay relatively unexposed if you can kind of keep it like that. Yeah, run it along the top of this rail here.
Now I can put these Harley bolts in.
Oh yeah, see, because I was a mechanic for so long at a Honda dealer, and I did a lot of accessories on cruisers. I have a shitload of extra hardware. These things just come with all this extra hardware because, I don't know, I guess they know they don't build their shit perfect, so they give you like 30 different size bolts. And so I've got all these fucking chrome bolts. I've got like a shit ton of chrome bolts from back in the day, and that's what we're using to, he didn't have anything attaching this down properly. You're gonna get all the ladies now.
Yeah. What is it? 13.75 flip on the store for this? Is that what the book says?
Yeah, 0.25.
Oh, 0.25? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. You should adjust it? Okay. There you go. You know, that looks cleaner than the edge. That looks a lot cleaner than the edge did. I don't think it's as bright. Give us a go. I'm gonna stand back here a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's not super bright, but it works.
It's the job done.
I was gonna say, do you want to do that kickstand kill real fast?
Yeah.
It'll just take a second.
It makes
But you gotta do what you think is right, and, you know, you gotta be professional about it. I did what I had to
Take
do,
up
and
as much room
money's
as you
been tight,
possibly
man, to be
can.
honest with you.
I don't
I mean,
know
there was
why.
a while there where I was making, like, really good
does.
monthly money.
So then
but
I
was
go to
working
bed.
between
Like,
rock,
do
YouTube,
that
and
again.
Find a
Find a place on